Sliding in to make a toast from the North Carolina coast. Dick McCartney's here to salute our host. Dickie, whiz your choosers. Jim Pleasant is a Seattleite. Curling out west, he's out of sight. Just one wee dram, he'll hit the broom all night. Jimmy, whiz your choosers. Let the wind blow high, the wind blow low, and the curly shoes our heels will go. All as they say, hello, Yankees, whiz your choosers. First time we captain Team USA from Madison, Wisconsin way. He leads us out each day to play. Captain, there's your choosers. Now the rest of the Wisconsin clan are David, Rich, Bill, Bob, and Dan. They hail from our bonny Dairyland. Dairyland does where's your choosers. The Boston crew don't make a fuss. There's Herb and Bob and another Russ. Should they miss the broom, they always cuss. New England, where's your choosers. Let the wind blow high, the wind blow low, and the curly shoes are all as we say hello. Yankees, where's your choosers. Chris and John, the North Dakota pack, raring to go right out of the hack. They released their stone with a skillful knack. North Dakota, where's your choosers. David Peck is Rocky Mountain High. That's right, he's our Colorado curling guy. He'll sweep a stone to the Isle of Skye. David, where's your choosers. Last up is Carol from New York State. One heck of a Scot tour curling mate, but he drinks his Scotch at an alarming rate. Yes. Let the wind blow high, the wind blow low, and the curly shoes and our hips will go. All as we say hello, Yankees, where's your choosers. Now from all these states we gladly came with sportsmanship our goodly aim. Let's toast the Scot to the roaring game. Scotland, where are your choosers? Oh, let the wind blow high, let the wind blow low, and the curling shoes and our hips will go. All as we say hello, Yankees, where's your choosers. Team USA, thanks for having us. Hey! We have a little story we're going to tell. Where is he? Mr. Russ Lemke would like to tell you one of his true stories. And trust me, they're all true. Come on out into the alleyway here to the game.
Well, this is actually a Christian story. Good. And it involves some people in what it used to be called New Something. I've come to realize it's probably New Scotland, although it's in the northeast of the United States. And let's set the scene a few years ago, and there was this young guy called, well, let's call him Russ. And he had certain,
I resemble that remark.
he had certain desires in this very attractive young gal, and she was a good Christian gal. And so we invited her out, and he asked her if she would like to go out to dinner, and she said, well, I'd really like to go out to dinner with you, Russ. And so on the way toward dinner, there was this bar along the road. And he said to her, well, why don't we stop in and have a drink? Wouldn't that be nice? She said, oh, no, I wouldn't drink. What would the children say at my Christian church school, my Sunday school? And so he was rather disappointed because he had certain designs. And that didn't work out, so they went on and stopped and had a very nice dinner and all that, and everything went fine. And as they were leaving dinner, he said, well, would you like to go out and have a smoke? There's a little something I rolled and just followed by myself. and would you like to try some? She said, oh, no, I couldn't do that. What would the children say at my Sunday school? So he was getting pretty despondent about this whole thing. So on the way home, he said, what the hell? There was this motel along the side of the road. He said, would you mind going in there? You know, we could have some pretty good times. And she said, let's do it. So they went into this motel, and it was unbelievable the time they had. And they came out, and he said, this was fantastic, but let me ask you this. How do you reconcile this, what you've just done with me, with these kids in Sunday school? She said, well, what I want to tell my kids is you don't have to drink and smoke to have fun.
We have a little tune we're going to do for you now about some of your Scottish friends, kilt-wearing friends. You might know one of them. This might bring a little true to home, so we hope you enjoy it. Well, the Scotsman clad in kilt left the bar one evening fair, and one could tell by how he walked that he drunk more than his share. He staggered on until he could no longer keep his feet. Then he stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. Ring-ding-diddle-diddle-I-O, ring-di-diddle-I-O. He stumbled off into the grass to sleep beside the street. About that time, two young and lovely girls just happened by, and one says to the other with a twinkle in her eye, "See young sleeping Scotsmen, so strong and handsome built, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath their kilt. Ring-ding-diddly-i-o, ring-da-diddly-i-o, I wonder if it's true what they don't wear beneath their kilt." They crept up on that sleeping Scotsman, quiet as could be, then lifted up his kilt about an inch so they could see. And there, behold, for them to view beneath the Scottish skirt was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. Ring-ding-diddly-i-o, ring-da-diddly-i-o, was nothing more than God had graced him with upon his birth. They marveled for a moment, then one said, "We best be gone. Let's leave a present for our friend before we move along." As a gift they left a blue silk ribbon tied into a bow. Around the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. Ring-ding-diddly-i-o, ring-a-diddly-i-o, around the bonny star the Scots kilt did lift and show. Now the Scotsman woke to nature's call and stumbled towards a tree. Behind a bush he lifts his kilt and balks at what he sees. Then in a startled voice he says to what's before his eyes, "Lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize." Ring-a-diddly-i-o, ring-a-diddly-i-o, lad, I don't know where you've been, but I see you won first prize. Folks, we have one last song we'd like to do for you, and it's actually a tune we think you're going to know. We've changed the words a little bit, and it's actually in dedication to you, our friends, lifelong friends we met on this tour, in commemoration of this tour. We hope we don't massacre it too bad for you. We've been working at it. Some say it's getting better, some leave the room real quickly, so we hope you enjoy that. Game of true sportsmen, it will always be a grace that prevails since 16th century, played with much pride and camaraderie, curling the game from Highlands Bonny. 1952 was when the tour began, America and Scotland in this game so grand, hosted with honor in each other's land, a bond that will deepen with each shaken hand. Friendships are kindled both old and new, goodwill in our hearts always remain. Spirit of curling, be strong and true, till we visit these shores again. Rise, brethren curlers, let your voices ring in this island cathedral of our game curling. Bless this tour and all the joy it brings. Come, let your hearts with pride and honor sing. With honor we travel o'er distant seas. Harry's Maxwell, his trophy our prize, his legacy lingers while the oceans breeze, and the pride in our hearts shall rise. Hail the motherland of the roaring game, two nations united, standing one and the same, joining together with one dream to share. God bless the spirit of this game so fair. So rise, brethren curlers, let your voices ring in this Highland cathedral of our game curling. Bless this tour and all the joy it brings. Come, let your hearts with pride and honor sing.